Okay, so for question 23, it says that we have a right triangle and we have two angles. We're told that tangent of one of the two acute angles, so one of these two, is root 3 over 3. What is tan of the other acute angle? So let's just say it's this one. So tangent is opposite over adjacent. So opposite would be root 3 and adjacent would be 3. So they ask, what is tangent of the other acute angle? So if you go to this other angle here, and then you look at opposite over adjacent, that would just be 3 over root 3. So that is the correct answer, 3 over root 3, which is answer choice D. Okay, question 24. Okay, so for question 24, in x-line plane, um, L has a slope of positive 2, so this is line L, and K is perpendicular, so not parallel, but perpendicular, so like this. Which following would be equation of line K. So if line L has a slope of 2, line K, if since it's perpendicular, has a slope of negative 1 over 2, where this is just the same thing as saying 2 over 1, right? So all you have to do is just flip this and then change the sign. So this is slope of negative 1 over 2, which is one could be equation of line K. Um, so first thing is that the number next to the x has to be at least let's call half of what y would be. So it can't be a and it can't be c. And then between b and d, we can just convert it into normal form. So in this case, it'd be, let's just start with d because that's all positive and it's easier to work with. That'd be 12y equals 36 minus 6x. Divide both sides by 12, we get y equals 36 over 12 minus 6 over 12x, which is just 1 over 2. So that's the slope of negative 1 over 2. So the correct answer is D, but let's just look into B also. This would be negative 6y equals 14 minus 3x. Um, divide by negative 6 on both sides. That gets us 14 plus 3 over 6, which is just 1 over 2. So 14 plus 1 over 2, we need negative 1 over 2. So yeah, the correct answer is D. Okay, question 25. Okay, so for question 25, we have a bunch of circles. This is a radius of 1. This is a radius of 2. This is a radius. Sorry, this is not a radius. This is a radius of 4. This is a radius of 12. And this is radius of 25. Can I ask, what is the area of the shaded region? So what is the area of this shaded region? So that's would just be the radius of 12. So the circle formula for area is just pi r squared. This would just be pi times 12 squared minus the inside circle, which has a radius of 4 feet. So minus pi times 4 squared. So pi times 12 squared minus pi times 4 squared, which is 144 pi minus 16 pi, which is 128 pi. So the correct answer is answer is B. Okay, question 26. Okay, so for question 26. Created a batch of green paint by mixing 2 ounces of blue paint with 3 ounces of yellow paint. So that's just 3/2, which is 1.5. So you take the amount of blue paint and multiply by 1.5 to get the amount of yellow paint. So for the second batch, she uses 5 ounces. How much yellow paint should she use? Well, that would just be 5 times 1.5. So exactly 5. No, it would be larger than that. 3 ounces more than the amount of yellow paint used in the first batch. Um, so what is it? 1.5 times 5, which is 7.5. And you use 3, so now 1.5 times the amount of yellow paint used in the first batch. So 3 times 1.5, nope. 1.5 times the amount of blue paint used in the second batch, yes. The answer is D. Okay, question 27. Okay, so for question 27, A is a constant. For what value of A does the equation have infinitely many solutions? Well, basically, how to do that is to, well, get rid of the x. So A x minus 12 minus 8x equals negative 12. And so all we have to do is set A equal to something where we have negative 12 equals negative 12, which will always be true no matter what the value of x is. So in this case, it would be A equals 8. So 8x minus 8x is just 0x. So no matter what you get for a value of x, the equation is still negative 12 equals negative 12, which means you have infinitely many solutions. Okay, question 28. Okay, so for question 28, we have a decrease by 1% from the previous month for 6 consecutive months. So in this case, from the previous month refers to an exponential type equation. So it's not A or B because that would be linear. So between C and D, it says it decreased by 1%. So 100% minus 1%, which is 99%. So 0.99. So the correct answer is C. Okay, question 29. Okay, so for question 29, you have 2 over x minus 2 plus 3 over x minus 5 equals this. So basically how to get this is you just multiply each of these by the bottoms so you can combine them. So this would just be 2 times x plus 5 over x minus 2 times x plus 5 plus, and the other side would just be 3 times x minus 2, and then you have the x plus 5 times the x minus 2. So we don't really care about the bottom part, that already matches. So we just care about the top part. So that's 2x plus 10 plus 3x minus 6, which gets us 5x plus 4. So R is 5 and T is 4. What is value of RT, which is 5 times 4, which is 20. So correct answer is C. Okay. Question 30. Okay, so for question 30, which of the following must be equal to x plus 1? Ax plus a equals 3. Well, ax plus a is the same thing as saying a times x plus 1. This would just be ax, and this would just be a, so ax plus a. So a times x plus 1 equals 3, which we need to find just x plus 1 by itself. So we divide both sides by a. We get x plus 1 equals 3 over a. So the answer is D. Okay, question 31. Okay, so we just have to find x. So root x plus 4 is equal to 11. So 11 squared is, so first let's just get rid of the square root by squaring the right side. So we have x plus 4 equals 11 squared, 121. And then subtract 4 from both sides, and we get x equals 117. So the correct answer is 117. Okay, question 32. Okay, so for question 32, we have two boats. Median, which would be this and this. By how many fish does B exceed A? So 40 minus 35 is 5. So the correct answer is 5. Okay, 33. Okay, so for question 33, um, 9 consecutive integers, what is the value of A minus B, which is mean minus median? In this case, the answer is 0, and I'm going to prove it to you. We're just going to take 9 consecutive integers. Let's just start with 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. The median is the middle one, which is 4. And as for the mean, you have to add up all of these numbers, which would be 9 plus 8 plus 7 plus 6 plus 5 plus 4 plus 3 plus 2 plus 1. Wait, no, not 9. 8, because if we include 0, then 9 consecutive integers would actually be 0 to 8. So 8 plus 7 plus 6 plus 5 plus 4 plus 3 plus 2 plus 1 is 36. And then we have to divide that by 9 to get the mean, which is 4. So median is 4 and the mean is 4. So the 4 minus 4 is 0. And this is true for any 9 consecutive integers that you choose. So value of A minus B is 0. Okay, question 34. Okay, so for question 34, I would just recommend graphing this into your graphing calculator. But in this case, this is just a quadratic equation where it's like this, it goes up and then it comes back down and it meets the x-axis at 5. So the correct answer is 5. I guess I can pull up Desmos to show that. So we have x squared plus 64x plus 80, and it's at 5. So the correct answer is 5. Okay, question 35. Okay, so for question 35, we have resistance is R 500. So 500 Potential difference is 6n, and then the amperage, amperages is 0.25. So we just need to find n, so 500 times 0.25 is 150, or no, 125. So 125 divided by 6 to get n, which is 20.8. And it says no more than 0.25. So we need to round down in this case, which would just be 20. So the correct answer is 20. Okay. And last question, I guess. Okay, so for this question, uh, we have 0, -6, and 2, 2. So the slope would just be +2 and +8. So 8 over 2 is 4, which gets us, we have 20W. So 20 times 4 is 80. And then we have to subtract the initial value, which is -6. So 80 minus 6 gets us 74. So correct answer is 74. And it's time, so that will be all for today. Thank you all for coming.